Hey, it's your boy Taylor Grant. I'm here with Bellator Claims Resolution, and I'm here to talk to you about the denial of the day. Today's comes to us from Michael of Longmont, Colorado. Insurance company, you never cease to amaze me. The guy that's in the pictures who's marking up over 100 plus shingles for wind damage and did a brittle test and the shingles failed. Amazingly, that same guy, the insurance company cannot get a hold of his pictures or him, so they send out another guy. Well, could it be because the first guy that marked up 100 shingles was doing his job and being honest and showing damage, wind damage to multiple shingles and multiple slopes? And then because they didn't like the results of the first expert, they send out somebody else to give the insurance company a more favorable outcome. Marking up only now, let's see. Second guy claims only 39 shingles have wind damage. And then the desk adjuster accuses me of marking up the roof prior to the first guy getting there. Moral of the story is take pictures of inspections when those guys are up there and let the battle begin. So this is the deal. Basically what this guy's saying, he's a roofer, is that he was up there with the first guy, met the first guy. The guy marked up the roof over 100 plus shingles. Second guy comes out, only 39 shingles, so only 40% of what the first guy found. Seems like a big discrepancy, less than half of what the first guy found. Why is that? Same roof. Two roofers, I'm assuming, and now half of the damage that's found? I don't know, you just have to question this, why insurance companies had a guy come out, then all of a sudden can't get a hold of that guy. And this has actually happened to me as a public adjuster, where I met the insurance company's contractor who had done work for this insurance company multiple times before, met me at a property and agreed with me regarding the damage to the stucco, the tile roof, and the windows. Okay, and this claim was like 200,000 plus. And he, the insurance company's contractor, agreed with me that this was damaged and it needs to be fixed. It's like, great. He tells me that verbally because we're meeting at the property and we're out in the field. Then 2-3 weeks later, I'm calling the insurance company. Hey, where's that guy's report? Where's that guy's report? Oh, you know what? We actually decided that we're going to send out an engineer instead. Weird. Why would you send out an engineer after your contractor, your GC that you sent out, agreed with me that all this stuff needed to be repaired? Huh, I wonder why now you're sending out an engineer who then writes a report. The engineer writes a report after their general contractor comes out to the property. This GC is very well experienced and versed in this type of repairs. That's why they sent him, the insurance company's general contractor. Now they send out an engineer that says, oh, this isn't damage, this is wear and tear. This is footfall. This is manufacturer's defect. Blah, 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 bullshit. And pardon my French, but that's what it is. When you have one expert agree with you in the field and tell you everything that's wrong with the property and he's pointing out stuff to you as a public adjuster, that's a guy that's being honest and doing his job. And that's what I expect. I don't expect you to give me stuff that's not damaged. I don't expect you to agree with me that for stuff that's not needing to be repaired or replaced. But I do expect you to be fair with me when I'm out in the field meeting with one of your experts that you send and that you are paying that agrees with me. Then you send out an engineer that you are paying and that you sent out that disagrees with everything. And then ultimately we have to push this to appraisal. And guess what? Our estimates were $212,000, our estimate for repairs on that property, and the insurance company's was $9,000. $9,000, $10,000 deductible. Weird, the insurance company came right in below the $10,000 deductible. And guess what? We had to push it to appraisal because we never give up until we can't push any further. And the appraisers agreed $206,000 in damage versus our $212,000 estimate. That's where it's at. That's how you know the insurance companies are sending people out to write reports and give them information that only supports their side instead of listening to an honest general contractor that they hired that came out to the property and agreed with me as a public adjuster regarding the damage. Why? Why does that happen? Because insurance companies lose money every time they pay a claim. Their bottom line gets hit. They could have tried to save, and basically we're trying to save $190,000, roughly, give or take. And that's money they would keep, but that's unfair to the policyholder. That's unfair to the property owner. And that's what I'm trying to say, is if you've been treated unfairly and you have a legitimate property claim that has legitimate property damage from one of these recent hailstorms or wind events, contact us today, bellatorclaims.com.